Hello, welcome back to Steve's Corner. Fall is here, Doc. Hey man, it's cooled off a lot here. I mean, it's only in the 80s today. It's the leaves are starting to turn. I got a maple back here in the corner. It loses its leaves early every year. So it doesn't surprise me. By the end of next month, they won't have a leaf on it. You know, but the maples around here and some of the oaks are turning. Some of the dogwoods are starting to turn. We've had a pretty wet year around here. We haven't gone that long in between. Even if it was just a little drizzle. Where it didn't rain. But so I don't know what's caused it. It's been warm this year, but I don't think we've hit triple digits but once or twice. The heat index has really been bad around here. It's been over 100 quite a bit. But the actual air temperature, 95, 98, we haven't hit 100 hardly at all this year. So I'm not sure if I wouldn't think it'd be the dry weather that's causing them leaves to turn like that. It could be the heat, but I don't know. But it's going to be I think it might be a bad year to go down to Skyline Drive. I like to try to go down there every year, down Skyline Drive, and see the daggone leaves turn. We haven't been in a while, but when the kids were little, we would take a trip. Sometimes we'd go over to West Virginia, so we'd, but we hadn't been down Skyline Drive in a while. And I don't know that it's going to be as grand this year as it has in past. I don't know why they're all turning like they are. But football's here. I'm so excited for that. Yeah. I enjoy spending my weekends watching football and going to the high school games. Man, I really enjoy that. I'm going to really enjoy it this year because I'm going to go to every home game I can and away games that I can find my way to. So I'm looking forward to the fall. I was going to try to go back to squirrel hunting, do some more squirrel hunting. But there's nothing local to go to if you don't belong to a club. And even those are a pretty good drive away. I used to go squirrel hunting right over yonder. Somebody wanted to get happy. Maybe they was feeling good. Blowing out the carbon. That's what I used to tell the wife. Just keeping the engine clean, baby. But yeah, I used to go right over yonder. And through the woods over here, there's a patch of woods over here I used to go to. But there's houses everywhere around here now. And I hate to travel too far just for a couple little squirrels, But I enjoy it. So I might. But I'm looking forward to the cooler weather. I'm looking forward to fall. Kids are back in school. So it's a good time of year. It won't be long, boy. I'll be having to get on them daggone leaves, and I sure ain't looking forward to that. I don't have any personally. Just about all these leaves around here is my neighbor's leaves. All I got in my yard is them few little trees back yonder. I can knock them out in no time. But they come in from my neighbors all the time. And they don't rake a single leaf. So I catch heck on that. But it's gonna be nice. I'll be able to get on some stuff now that it's cooling off a little bit. And it's nice. I like to feel that cool, crisp air in the morning, especially during the fall, before it gets really cold. I don't do cold real well. So, but yeah, it's gonna be nice. But this time next year, Duck, we're gonna have a major election coming up, and I just don't know who's gonna show up for it. I seen where Biden said he ain't even gonna plan on debating Trump, and even if he's the nominee. I figured he wouldn't. But right now, it looks to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, from outside looking in, and I don't study it, so I don't know. But it looks to me like it's election interference. They're going after the number one presumptive nominee for the Republicans, and they're trying to get him disqualified. You know, New Hampshire's trying to get him taken off the ballot up there now, using some kind of law. You know, yeah, I don't think that they really care whether he goes to jail or not. I just don't think. I think they just don't want him to run. You know, and that's what all this is for. I heard last night that they have records, White House records, of the Department of Justice going into see what is it, Biden's secretary, not secretary, but his office administrator or whatever. I forget what they call that position. And a couple of days afterwards, that's when they raided Mar-a-Lago. He went in to see him a little bit before they filed charges on him for his first impeachment or his first criminal case. You know, it seems to me like Biden knows a little bit more than what he's saying is what it does. It's the same for that Hunter business. You know, I believe Biden knows a little bit more than what he's given up, and the only way they're going to be able to find it out, because nobody's coming off the records they ask them for, is to start an impeachment inquiry, so they have the law backing them up as far as getting the records. I don't know. It don't mean they're going to impeach him. You know, it don't mean he done anything wrong. It's just that seems to be the only avenue left for him to find out what the real deal is about Ukraine, about China, about the Bidens. Totally, it's what it looks like to me. And I hate to have to go that far. You know, I don't know why people just can't come together on something simple. It don't have to be nothing big, but you got to start that ball rolling. Come together on something simple and meet in the middle and do what's right for the country and forget about yourself for once. You know, that's all it would take. If they could get something like that would mean something big for the country, I think things would take off and the country would get better. You know, I mean, we just had them daggone shootings over the weekend too. That one down in UNC yesterday, and then you had that one. Where was that one at? Texas or Georgia or somewhere. I think it was in Georgia. No, it was in Tallahassee. No, Jacksonville, Florida, where it was at. You know. So I mean, we gotta find a way that people can come together and put an end to all that mess. You know, that political bickering, that me against you. You know, having special interest groups, something like that. There's got to be something small that we can build upon. Just like building a house, put your foundation down and build off of that. You know, and it's something that everybody's going to be able to, that needs to get on board with. You know, it's not a single cause. I think it's a group of small causes that have gotten together and caused the problems. Like you know, them kids acting up in school. It's a parent problem, no doubt about it. You know, but it's also the way the school handles it. You know, it's also the way the laws are wrote. You know, it's society in its whole. You know, we've gone to that woke stuff and how everybody needs to be heard and needs to be put in a safe space where they can say whatever or do whatever, and you shouldn't say anything about them. You know, it's multiple causes that have come together to create a problem. It's just like you know, the economy. You know, it's not one problem, one specific problem that causes the economy to go bad. It's a group of stuff that causes it to go down. You know, if you break the problem down and work one little problem at a time that helps fix the big problem, then you can just go on to the other one. That's the way I see we could do things. But I mean, because I hate to gripe. I hate to gripe because it does no good, and I don't really have an answer for anything. I barely know what I want for dinner, but I'd like to try to contribute to the comeback of the great country, you know. So, but anyways, y'all enjoy your pumpkin spiced lattes, the crisp air coming. I mean, it's still going to be a few months away, but I can see the beginnings of it now, and I'm looking forward to it. So, y'all enjoy them, and take care of yourselves, and we'll talk with y'all later.